Hi everyone, Chris Small Designs here, and today we're looking at the Airfix 1/72nd scale B-17 model. Now, I know these have been out for quite a while now, and I'm not late to the party. What I like to do is buy the model kits and then wait for the aftermarket stuff to roll out, and that's pretty much what we've done, is waited for the aftermarket stuff to come out, and then now we're starting our build. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for with the 1/32nd scale Lancaster and B-24. I've been getting a lot of questions asking, when you start in those builds. And you know what? I'm waiting for the aftermarket stuff to come out. And with those kits being so expensive, I don't want to just, produce an out-of-the-box model. And especially with, like the B-24 with the nose having that, frosted front and, a few issues like that. I'm not going to just, build it for the sake of building it, as I'm sure you guys can understand. So anyway, getting back to these Airfix models. So we've all seen, this one here. And, these Airfix ones are pretty nice kits. I must admit, Airfix has really stepped up their game. And then we got this one right here. So if you wanted to do some ground crew stuff around your plane, you can. And then we got the British variant. Now, I've never done a British variant of the B-17, so this should be a lot of fun. Now, I've built a lot of B-17 models growing up as a kid, and, this is my favorite plane, and still is to this day, this and the B-29. But one thing I noticed growing up is, as I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you're watching this, is the Cheyenne turret. Growing up, building the B-17, you always had the Stinger turret, right? Never the Cheyenne turret. So obviously this one has the Cheyenne turret. So I think, especially with the 1/48 scales, all of a sudden one day, I can't remember the company with the 1/48 scale, you got the model kit with the Cheyenne turret, and that was huge. And then now all you get is the Cheyenne turret and no Stinger turret, right? So with these kits here, you got the Cheyenne turret with all three kits and no options. So that really limits a model maker, right? As far as these kits go, because by the time, these B-17s were coming out, the B-17Gs with the Cheyenne turret, it was bare metal for the most part, right? I mean, I know you got this kit right here with the olive drab, but you got the bare metal wings, so that kind of tells me that this plane here was put together with parts. But anyway, what the point is it limits you for markings, right? And that kind of sucks, at least for me, because I like to have options when I build my planes. So long and short of this is I actually found a guy, or at least I think it's a guy, I'm not too sure, I don't want to put that out there, but on Shapeways, I found that someone makes a Stinger tail for this kit. This very kit. So, I gobbled this up right away. They make more, so don't think I got the only one. But as soon as I seen this, I thought, right on. Now, I'm in Canada, and usually, as soon as you see something online, you're thinking, oh, crap, this is going to cost me an arm and a leg. But no, this will think to ship to Canada. For the item and ship to Canada, I think it cost me under $20. So if you're watching this and you're in the States, it's going to cost you less. But this just opened up, a whole new world when you're building this model, right? Because now, especially for markings even, because now you can build a B-17G with a Stinger tail, which means you can have either bare metal or olive drab, top and neutral gray on the bottom now. And it gives you a whole new look to your B-17, right? So when you're building this model, someone asks, is that an Airfix? What kind of model is that? You can say, no, that's an Airfix kit with, with Stinger tail, and then you got a whole new story to tell. So that's an option now. The only thing is, it's pretty much a straight fit. It's just you're going to need a little bit of sanding right here, not much at all, and then you're going to need something to make the windows. How you do it is up to you. But other than that, it's a straight fit on. So very nice job. All I needed to do was just give this a little bit of a buff, and now this is nice and smooth. Very good job. And thank you for making that. So, other aftermarket things, obviously you're going to need, at least you don't have to, but are these masks, obviously for painting, right? I did go ahead and get some aftermarket, wheels Now I do have another set coming. I just found them online. Are the non-diamond tread ones. So if you're having this like on the ground, like you're posed on the ground, it's probably a good thing to have. It just eliminates that seam line. Your call. I did buy these right here, more so for these tips right here, because the ones that come in the kit don't have these like these flash suppressors. I believe it's flash suppressors. Anyway, so that's up to you. And these screws right here, I do plan to have one or two of these models on a display stand. So for each one of these boxes, I actually have a crew set. Now these weren't designed for the Airfix kits, so I actually have this guy here. I had cut his legs and then kind of opened him up a bit. So he'll sit here, as you can see, it's kind of going around the bomb sight. So keep that in mind. So, and now that I'm showing you this, it's pretty much built the same way as my 1/32 build is going, right? So the navigator's chair isn't glued in. Just kind of give you a little bit of tour here. So I had some extra, PE sets and stuff that simulates the gear and whatnot. And then obviously using thread for the hoses. Built a little first aid kit that's just a piece of paper with red felt or whatever for the, the medic symbol there. And then I'm using the scrapbook paper, same as I did with my 1/32 scale. And then the maps, it's just from Duplicata. I just took a map and cut it down. I know I can just hear the people out there, well, you're never going to see your detail. I really enjoy the building process, right? And of course, all my work is for sale, so I want to put as much into this as possible. And especially in the nose section, you probably are going to see, quite a bit of this detail, right? Because it's all in the nose, and you see right through. Even at 1/72 scale, it's pretty large. The only thing I don't like about, I know I've built some Hasegawa B-17s, and what I liked about their kits is when they built them, this was all plastic, I should say, but it was, with Airfix, this section here is glass, like clear. I don't like that. I kind of wish their clear parts were, their windows were windows, and this was, frame. I don't like how this whole section is clear plastic. Not a fan of that. But that's my only rant. Other than that, their interior detail is quite nice. So far this has been a really nice kit. As lots of interior detail, as you can see. So it's been fun so far. And then like aftermarket decals, it's up to you what you do. I got more on the way. Again, because I got 3 model kits here, I'm just gonna, and I got so much from, from past B-17 models that I have enough markings to build many B-17s. So now with that Stinger turret, sky's the limit, for the most part on what B-17 you can build, right? But again, it's up to you what you want to do with it. But fun models, that's for sure. So you're not going to see a build series on this. You're just going to see these sporadically, pop up, and if something's kind of cool, or something to show off, or if I run into a snag, that kind of thing. But definitely wanted to show you off the Cheyenne turret differences, as well as the Stinger tail, for sure, on the differences and the options. That's a big thing for a B-17 model builder, at least in my opinion, anyway. But hopefully Airfix comes out with like a B-17F, and then like like the Astrodome. That would be kind of cool. You rarely see a B-17F with the Astrodome. You always just see it, without. So it'd be kind of cool if they come out with one with just the Astrodome or something, something different that's, no company offered. But anyway, that's just a video of my Airfix B-17s, and stand by for another. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to your comments. Thanks. Bye.